Hello students, I'm your maths bro and today we are going to discuss each and everything about fractions. So the topic is very easy, you don't have to worry about anything and we have to understand each and everything about this in detail. So now the very first thing which comes to my mind, what exactly the fraction means and how do we have to represent it. So to understand what exactly the fraction is, we have to take a help of an example. See now, let us take an help of this example. Now see, this is a basket filled with the rings of three different colors, that is red, blue and green. Okay. Now see, if somebody is asking me that, sir, what is the part of the blue rings out of the total? So can I just count it like there are 5 blue rings out of the total 5 plus 4 9 plus 3 that is 12. So can I just easily write it, the blue rings are nothing but the 5 out of 12. Now the same person is asking what about the green? I will say the green rings will be 3 out of 12. And now what about the red? The red rings are 4 out of 12. So now what exactly this 3 out of 12, 4 out of 12 and 5 out of 12 is representing? They are representing the number of blue rings or green rings or red rings out of the total. So they are actually representing the part of the total which are blue or which are green or which are red. Okay, now see, let us just take an example of 5 of 10. 5 out of the 12. What does that mean? That exactly means the blue rings are 5 out of the total rings that are 12. Okay. So now see the top thing which is this, indicating the parts which you are going to take in consideration out of the total as numerator. What it is? Numerator. And the bottom number is called as denominator. What it is called as denominator. And like see here I have taken an example. See the top number is numerator, the bottom number is denominator, and the line which is differentiating top and bottom is called as a fraction bar. So I hope you guys must have understood what exactly the fraction means and what are the parts of fraction and how does that fraction gets represented. Okay, so what is numerator, what is denominator, and then what is the fraction bar. Okay, so let's move on to the types of fraction. Okay guys, so now see, there are actually two types of fractions. What are those two types? The two types are called as a proper fraction or improper fraction. See guys, I have taken some examples of proper fraction and some examples of improper fraction both. Okay, now what we have to understand, like see, for a fraction we have just understood the upper thing is called as a numerator, the bottom thing is called as a denominator. So now you guys can easily notice that there is something special about the numerator and denominator of the proper fraction. What is that special thing? See, if you notice in detail that the numerator of these fractions are lesser than the denominator. What exactly is happening? The numerators are lesser than the denominator. So can I just write numerators are lesser than the denominators? See now, the 5 is lesser than 7, 5 is lesser than 7, 11 is lesser than 21 and 13 is lesser than 47. So you guys must have understood till now that what exactly is proper fraction. Those fractions in which the numerator is lesser than the denominator is called as proper fraction. Okay guys, so what exactly is proper fraction? The fractions in which the numerator value is lesser than the denominator value. That kind of fractions are called as proper fraction. So exactly opposite of the proper is what improper fraction. Here is the numerator, then the fraction bar, then comes the denominator. Now see, if you notice it very minutely, you will understand one thing, that the numerators are higher than the denominators here. Means can I say numerators are higher than the denominator? Why? Because 13 is greater than 5, 4 is greater than 3 and 27 is greater than 8. Okay, so can I say that the numbers or the fractions where the numerators are greater than the denominators are called as what? Improper fraction. Okay, so now I think that like the concept of proper fraction and improper fraction must be very clear to all my students, that what exactly is proper fraction, where the numerators are lesser than the denominators. See, numerators are lesser than the denominators. Those kind of fractions are called as proper fraction. and where the numerators are greater than the denominators, such kind of fractions are called as improper fraction. Okay, now see, we can directly move on to the next topic, which is like interrelation of improper fractions. See, there is a speciality of improper fraction. What is the speciality? That improper fraction can change its look. What it can do, it can change its look, it can change itself from improper fraction to mixed number. Okay, so improper fraction can become a mixed number, or mixed number can become a improper fraction. But there is one doubt, that what exactly is mixed number. See, mixed number is nothing but it consists of a whole number and a fraction with it. Okay, so what exactly it consists of? Whole number and a fraction with it. Okay, so now I will teach you how to convert from mixed number to improper fraction, and or improper fraction to mixed number. Okay, let me just introduce a line over here, so it will be very easy to move on. Okay, now let's do it, guys. See, let us take an example of improper fraction. Which one we will take? We will take 13 upon 5, the first one. So it is 13 upon 5. So what you have to do, if you want to convert from, see, this is nothing but the improper fraction, and what you want to convert it to, you want to convert it to mixed number. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to keep the denominator as it is. If it is 5 already, then you have to take it as 5 only. Okay, now start counting the table of 5. Until where you have to count? You have to count until and unless you are not crossing the numerator value. Okay, so now I'll start counting the table of 5. 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, and 5 threes are 15. So see, 5 threes is 15, which is more than 13, so I will go only twice. So how many proper number of times I can move on? I can move on twice. And then 5 twos is 10. How much is remaining after 10 is subtracted from 13? 3 remains. So the 13 upon 5 is written as 2 3 upon 5 in mixed form. Okay, so the improper fraction 13 upon 5 can be written as 2 3 upon 5 in mixed number. Okay, let me take another example. Let's go for 27 upon 8. See, 27 upon 8, it's what, this is what improper fraction, and now I want to convert it to mixed number. What I will do, I will keep the denominator as it is. If the denominator was already 8, so I'm keeping it as 8 only. Okay, now see, I will start counting the table of 8. 8 ones are 8, 8 twos are 16, 8 threes are 24, and 8 fours are 32. So 32 is bigger than 27, so I can't go 4 times. Okay, I'll go only thrice, so I will write 3 here. Now 8 threes is what? 24. So how much is remaining out of 27? If I'm subtracting 24 from 27, that is 3. So 27 upon 8, an improper fraction, can be written as 3 3 upon 8 as a mixed number. Okay, so now you guys have understood that how to convert from improper to mixed. Now let us go for how to convert from mixed to improper. Okay, let me take an example. If it is given as 3 3 upon 8, we are taking the above example only. So what exactly you have to do? You have to move from bottom. What you have to do, you have to first multiply 8 threes are, that is 24. Then you have to add whatever comes, so that is 24 plus 3, that is what? 27 upon 8. Okay, now see, if you want to take this one, 2 3 upon 5, so you just do one thing. 2 5s, 5 twos are 10, 10 plus 3, that is 13 upon 5. Okay, so now you must have understood how to convert from improper fraction to mixed number, or mixed number to improper fraction. Understood? Okay, so what we just did, we understood that what kind of fractions are there. There are exactly two kind of fractions. One is proper fraction, one is improper fraction. There is no speciality about proper fraction, but improper fraction has a speciality. It can change its look and become a mixed number. So we should learn how to convert from improper fraction to mixed number, and mixed number to improper fraction. Understood? I have already explained you the way. Okay, so that's it about the proper fraction, improper fraction, and mixed number. Those are the types of fractions. Okay, So guys, that's it about this specific video. I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to press the bell icon and like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.